my God. I literally cannot believe what I'm experiencing right now. I need to prop this shit up though. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay. All right. So it's like I have more than like all the capability to like set up a camera and a tripod and record, but that defeats the purpose of what I'm doing, and that's not caring, and that's just being me in every shape, form that I live in, which is this is right after the gym I'm about to run. But today is 10 years since my brother passed away. And I feel fucking amazing. And that's fucking crazy to say, because 10 years ago is when all of my like deep, dark trauma started. Like the worst pain of my life started 10 years ago today. And it took 10 years to finally be able to breathe. 10 years of running and self-sabotaging and feeling the pain over and over, and I'm out of it. I can breathe. I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy for the first time in my life. Like, I can't explain it. And I've just been reflecting all day, like thinking of the words to say and not really knowing what to say, because I'm happy, and you shouldn't be happy like when you're grieving someone, but to be out of the grief, to be free of trying to find his love in other people, to be free of feeling the loss of him over and over and over, because I wouldn't look at it. I'd let people inflict pain on me, and then that wound would come up and I would think it was the person. It was really just me missing my brother. But it took a long time. 10 years is a long time. And I just don't really have the words to say. I just keep reflecting, and I just don't know what to say yet. Like, I'm not fully to a conclusion yet. Let me think. Let me connect. I know I'm bringing a 10-year cycle to end. I know 10 years ago today, my brother passed away, and that marked the most traumatic experience of my life. And plenty of other shit happened after while I was dealing and coping, but like, that is what altered my brain and really, 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 really fucked me over for a long time. And it's been 10 years, and I can finally breathe today. I am finally happy today for the first time in, I think, my whole like genuine life. Like, just, I know how to be happy in the moment. I know how to be free of darkness. Like, I'm not depressed. Like, and it took 10 years to move through that grief. It took 10 years of chasing things or self-sabotaging or hurting myself over and over and over to finally feel free of that PTSD, grief, just of love lost. Because when you lose something, you go search for that love in every single fucking thing, and when they remind you that you don't have that, or they're not it, it feels the same pain over and over again. Whatever. I loved my brother so much. He was my first love. He was 10 years older than me. He had a different dad than me, but I just remember loving him and looking towards him as a father, as a friend, as a brother, because I felt a stronger connection with my brother than I did my father. And I loved my brother so much. Like, when I tell you that that was my family member, like, that was the person that I would go to. Like, he would stick up for me, like, in front of my mom and my other brother. He loved me. He made me feel seen. He was just like, he was my bestie. And whenever he died, that shit changed my whole life. Like, I was already upset before. I was already going through normal things like divorced parents, bad relationship with my mom, whatever. And when I lost him, oh my God. And not only did I lose him, but my whole family dynamic split, because everyone's now grieving the loss of someone so prominent. So I was like technically left alone to, like, I was 14 or 15, left alone to navigate high school, to navigate my future, to navigate who I wanted to be. And I was so fucking... I had this huge wound, and I still do, and it's so weird how it works, but this PTSD, obviously, of, like, the shock of hearing the news of that, and then all this love I had for my brother now has no place to go. So, I was searching for a place for it to go. And every time someone couldn't mirror back to me that love of my brother, which no one was gonna, but I couldn't figure that out, it hurt all over again. And I ran in the same cycle for years. I had so many friends because of the lack of support I felt from my family while I was going through this. And then having so many friends around with so much love or just so much company, like, could fill the wound. Like, I ran, like, 10 years ago, I just started my marathon. And there's just so much more that I'm just skimming the surface. But I started running 10 years ago and hurting myself throughout high school, left high school twice, barely graduated. Senior year, somehow got it together, got into a college, started going to college, but at this time, I'm still on the run. I still don't have support from my family. I am literally getting arrested, literally smoking so much weed, literally being the worst version of myself possible, but I fucking knew, if my brother passed away, there is no way that life actually works the way that you're telling me it works. If you took that love from me, if you took that person from me, what the fuck is this life? And what's the point of living it? And I'm not dying. I'm not ruining my life behind this loss, but I'm gonna go fucking live my life to the fullest because he couldn't finish his. And I always knew that I was going to reach higher levels of life. While I was being nasty, while I was being hurt and gross and grimy and dark, I was slowly climbing up a ladder to a higher version of myself. And I went through a spiritual awakening when I was like 17, and I just started moving through this pain and understanding and processing. And, whole time I'm doing that, my dad passes away on top of that when I was 20 years old. So just layers and layers and layers of trauma. I didn't talk to my mom for a year, and I'm still grieving my brother. And my brother was the most significant loss of my life. Everything else, like a flick to my aura. Like, it just didn't matter. Like, that pain I would never experience from anywhere else. And I was drowning and drowning and drowning and drowning. And then swimming because I knew that I was going to make it out. I knew that I was going to be fine. And it just took fucking work. It took so much reflection, so much distance from the location that all this pain happened to me, so much distance from my family that left me feeling icky or whatever. It just took so much to get where I'm at right now. And none of it was physical. None of it was accomplishing tasks. Like, it was all internal. It was all on the inside. I've had to sit with myself for hours and hours and days and drives and drives and walks and drives and planes and boats and anything to separate me from that spiral of life that was making me feel so shitty. But it's been 10 years. 10 years and I can finally breathe. And I'm finally happy. And I'm not running the marathon anymore. And I still love my brother so much. So much. And he comes through when I need him. I feel him. He plays songs on like radios, just like because of that loss, because of that grief, because of that experience is why I am on the journey that I'm on right now. It's why I want to help other people. It's why I want to help people through grief. It's why I want to lead people to their highest timelines, because the cards that I was dealt in my life was supposed to like make me a drug addict. That was supposed to make me not live a full life. Like, I was not supposed to succeed. I was supposed to be so emotionally distraught my whole life, but I moved through so much shit so quickly by connecting to myself, by creating the space to grieve these people and things and relationships in my life that allowed me just to keep moving to a higher timeline. I didn't hold on. I didn't stay stagnant. I didn't stay victim. I built new relationships with these things that I lost, and I processed, and I moved forward, and I still have my brother right here with me. I still have my dad right here with me. I still shifted the way that I interact with my family and love my family, but everything had to change for me to get here. And it started with internal reflection and just listening and guiding myself to these answers. I would not be the person that I am right now without hours and hours and hours of just me in grass, me in the ocean, me in a car ride, me in talking to myself, me in journaling, me in typing, like literally talking to myself. That is where freedom is, through the connection to yourself. And we still get served lessons and pain cycles and things that we're supposed to experience, where we just get served them. And sometimes it might last your whole life. I feel like I've broken free through a 10-year just pain cycle, but I don't know, because I can't see my future. But like, you still get served things through your life. And if you hold on to these instances of loss, or when things don't go your way and like you let it hold you back or like bring you down, like you won't reach where you want to go. You have to hold the image in front of you. You have to build this dream life. You have to build the feelings you want to experience. You have to build the best case scenario life in front of you. And when bad things are happening to you, or like trying to suppress you or trying to make you stay small, you let that shit move right through you and keep going towards the end goal. Keep going towards the finish line. I always knew in my heart and my soul that I was going to be someone, that I was going to get where I needed to go, that I was going to sail the oceans, that I'm going to travel, and that I'm going to be rich and abundant and free. I always knew that. But while I first dreamed up that image, I was drowning in despair, drowning in grief, drowning in so much but I held the image and I moved through, and I released, and I connected, and I kept choosing, no, I don't want to be depressed. No, I don't want to feel this way about myself. No, I don't want to turn to these things to make me literally feel nothing. Like, I just kept moving, and it took 10 years. And partially I was like 15 when this started. So like, whenever I got to 20 and brain was developed and I was spiritually tapped, like it moved quicker. But it took time and it took space. And it sure as hell did not happen because I did what people told me to do, and I ignored my feelings and got the job and finished the school and did the things society wants me to do. It happened because I jumped out of the systems that they wanted me to be in. And I took a breath to grieve the life that I was moving away from. And they don't. Losing as many people as I lost, they don't give you time and space to celebrate, grieve, process losing someone, much less something. Like, it blows my mind. You have to honor these things. You have to create time and space for anything that you've lost. A boyfriend, a dog, a brother, a dad, a bracelet. If your life changes and shifts, you still need to grieve and connect with that version of yourself that you're letting go. Like, connection to self and relationship to self is so important. And we're not taught that. We're taught to wake up tomorrow and go back to work. Show up for this job. Show up for your coworker. Show up for whatever you have to show up for, but don't show up for yourself. Blows my mind. But the quickest way that I got to where I wanted to go was a connection to myself. And the quickest way that I got to feel my brother again was a connection to myself. The quickest way that I got to know that life literally works out in my highest favor at all times, no matter what I've experienced, was a connection to myself. And once you go there, once you build it, you don't lose it. You might have to go live life a little bit, because the most spiritual thing that you can do is go connect with others and live in joy and dance around. And you might do that for a little bit, experience life, and then you can go back into your hermit mode and process and feel, and then grieve that version of yourself that you just were or you just lived, because I'm sure you met someone and did something that was whatever. But once you learn to self-reflect and connect, you can go out and then come back in. Go out, come back in. And it's a safe, chill, loving spot. 10 years, dude. 10 years of my life that I spent looking forward to this time right now that I'm in. I did it. I did everything that I wanted to do. Everything that I felt called to do, I did it. And I was dealt really, really shitty cards. But it didn't stop me. Connection to myself, which then connects me fully to God, led me to my highest timeline. And I'm still ascending. I'm still moving forward. I still will not be this person that I am right now in 10 years. Like, I will be a whole different version of myself. But I'm no longer plagued with depression and icky feelings. And I am so thankful. And I love my brother so much. I literally could just say that all the time. Like, my brother literally just was my first love. And will forever be that way. And I have to live my life to the fullest for him. And we're going to keep partying. And we're going to keep helping and growing and healing people. And I have an email address attached below. If you're looking to connect, if you're looking for a conversation, if you're looking for a friend, if you're looking for how to move through grief, I have courses. And it won't take you 10 years if you connect to this, because Lord, I didn't have anyone guiding me. I had to figure it out, then I could form the plan of how to fix it quick. But yeah, email me, we can connect. I am a healer. I am clairvoyant. I see highest timelines. I see the new earth that we are shifting into, and with being in the new earth that we're shifting into, jobs change, people's place in this world changes, and I can help guide you to that higher version of yourself that aids and benefits this world. Or I could just be your friend. But it's donation-based calls. If you're looking for a session, if you're looking for guidance, if you're looking for healing, or just a mirror, donation-based, because there's not a price that you can't pay to get help or get connection or get a mirror to help you through what you're going through. $1, $100, donate what you want, but there's nothing stopping you from connecting to someone that you might need right now, or getting a message, like, whatever, you know what I'm saying. And I'm so happy to have moved through 10 years of pain, misery, trauma, to reach this point where I can finally help other people, because this is all I wanted. So please reach out, please connect with me, allow me to do the thing that I want to do, that I want to help the world, and we'll talk soon. Life has been so fucking crazy, but here we are. See you next week, I guess. Love you. Thank you for listening. Bye.